Linking pieces into an anchor, generally we want to use 3 good pieces, whether those are cams or stoppers. What I have here we like to call the Joshua Tree standard anchor. We have a number 3, number 2, and number 1 Camelot. It's just really common to find a hand crack here that widens slightly and you can place those 3 pieces. But what I'm here to do is show you how to link 3 good pieces into an anchor with your standard 20 feet of 7mm cord, which we refer to as our cordelette. I will start by clipping a big loop through all 3 carabiners, and notice the knot that makes my cord into a loop is going to go up top, and I'm going to try to keep it out of my way. I'll explain what that means. So I've first clipped all 3 carabiners. I've made a big loop. Next step is to pull the W. So I've grabbed between my top and middle piece and between my middle and bottom piece, and I'm pulling this W shape while maintaining the outer loop as well. And notice I'm trying to pull in such a way that that knot stays up there where it's going to be out of my way later. Now, having pulled my W, I'm going to grab all 3 loops, the one between the lower and middle piece, the one between the middle and upper piece, and the outer loop. Make sure that knot isn't hanging up and getting in my way. If this knot is down here when I try to tie my master point, which I'm about to do, it just gets in my way. So I've got all 3 loops, and I'm going to tie my master point, and now I'm thinking about the direction of pull. If I'm in a hanging stance here, I've just led a pitch. I'm going to lead another pitch after that. My partner's coming up from below me. I should know where they're coming from because I just climbed that pitch, so I can think about that direction of pull if they fall and plan accordingly. I'm going to grab a bite and tie a bite knot, either an overhand on a bite or more commonly, because it's a little easier to untie after being weighted, a figure 8 on a bite. I can, if I want to bring my master point higher for my convenience, I can even go to where you would make that figure 8 and do additional wraps, like so. Now I'm going to dress that knot, cinch that down, make it look pretty. So now I have an equalized redundant anchor with 2 safe places where I can clip myself or a belay device or my partner when he or she arrives. This is referred to as the master point. And then this spot here, if I clip through each leg of the anchor, the top, middle, and bottom leg, clip to 1 strand on each of those loops, that's called the shelf. So oftentimes I'll put my tether right there on the shelf and clip my belay device, like for example this gree-gree, right there, feed the rope through there, put my partner on belay, and keep myself tethered up here so those 2 things are separate. And then when my partner arrives, he or she can tether to the master point.